Yo, 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 yo. What's going on? It's your boy Postmates Rider, and I'm back at you, man. I'm back at you, man. It's been a little minute. I just don't want to make videos, man. You know, it's the quality in the videos, not the quantity, man. You know what I mean? But before we get into this video, I need y'all to subscribe. Come on, make this. Let's make these subscriptions go up, man. Subscribe to my page. Subscribe, man. You won't be disappointed, man. Maybe I'm gonna say something in some of these videos where you're gonna be like, I never thought of it that way. You understand what I'm saying, man? So, you know, it don't hurt nothing to just press that subscription button, man, and press that like button on that video, man. You know, each one teach one. We can learn from each other, man. So subscribe and comment below, and I'll do the same on yours if you're making videos, or I'll comment back if you say something. You understand what I'm saying? All right. Anyway, let's get into this thing, man. If you follow my page, man, you know that I've told you in past videos that, you know, I'm on Facebook in different cities and different groups, man, because sometimes it helps to get an overall perspective on this whole industry. People say to me, why are you in different groups? You in one city. I go to other cities and I might do Postmates, you know, but I like to get the whole main purpose is I like to get an overall perspective of how this industry going, this delivery industry is going, how Uber drivers is doing, Uber Eats drivers is doing, Caviar, Postmates, Grubhub, all of this. I like to get the whole, you know, perspective on how people is dealing with these deliveries. Maybe they could teach me something. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm gonna just give y'all a few pointers because nobody never tell you some of these things I'm about to tell you, man. If you do, man, if you got more pointers to give me, man, you know, comment below, man. But make sure you subscribe. Subscribe. Number one, man, be selective on the orders you take. It's been plenty of times where, you know, I say to myself, it'd be like a bogus order. And when I say a bogus order, I mean like somebody will order one coffee, man. Like something that they could go and get themselves. You understand? And when I first got onto Postmates, I was taking those kind of orders. I was like, yeah, one coffee. Well, it's obviously they're you know, they need this coffee. Nah, man, they don't. Yo, they'll make you walk. They'll make you walk 10 blocks or drive 10 blocks for this one coffee, not because they too busy to get it, because the line outside the coffee shop is 10 blocks long. I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean. It's so long that they don't want to stand on line to get the coffee. So they'll say, I'll have it delivered. And then they won't even give you a tip. And they know I work in this building, man. I know these people in this building order. And I've overheard them say things like they don't know I do Postmates. I've overheard them say, oh, that bagel place is crowded. Oh, I'm not standing on that line. I'll just order through Uber Eats or Postmates, because they don't want to stand on the line. And then they won't even give you a tip, man. So, you know, I guess if you out there grinding and you trying to hit your mark, man, you know, you got to take what you got to take. But if you can, man, be selective on the orders you take. If you can, be selective. It's going to be a lot of orders all day. So be selective on the orders you take. That's number one. Number two, you got to love doing deliveries. When you just doing deliveries, you know, we all doing it to make a little extra buck or two. But you still got to enjoy doing these deliveries. When I get hit for being on a delivery, if my mood not right, I'm not taking that delivery. Or if I don't feel that delivery's worth it, I'm not taking it. And sometimes I might even cut the app off anyway and say, I'm not in the mood to, deal with this. Don't do it just because you're trying to make the money and you just trying to make the money. As soon as you get there, you're going to throw the order at the customer. They're going to see your whole perspective that you don't really care about what you just gave them, that you just trying to make the money and get out of there. And I say that, and I know that because I go on the other side as well. I am the customer, and I have these Uber Eats people come to me and Postmates people come just to see my perspective on how they're dropping off things to me. You understand? So that's how I know body language is everything when you're dropping off that order. Be pleasant, man. Say hi, good evening, Don't hurt, man. Even if you phony, man. Master the phoniness of this thing called delivery, man. So love what you're doing, man. Number 3. Work hours that no one else works. And I say that because I say 90% of the people that I'm watching their vlogs and things and I've asked them, they're working hours that everybody works that do deliveries. If you can't work those type of hours that nobody want to work, you're gonna be shortchanging yourself on the deliveries. I hear people say, "Oh, I work the dinner rush." That's the most notorious rush you go. Everybody and their mother's working the dinner rush. You have to work the overnight where you could count on your fingers how many Postmates or delivery people it's out with you. It sounds crazy, but if you want to make this money, man, scared money don't make money, man. You got to make this money. So you have to work either overnight or early morning. And that's where you're going to make the bulk of your money at, man. I'm telling you, I've worked these different shifts. I've investigated these different things. That's where you're going to make the bulk of your money, man. You think I'm lying? Try it. You're going to get hit, banged all day. If you're scared to work the overnight, work the early morning. Get up 6 in the morning like you starting your job and go out and be at the hot spot 7 or turn on that app at 7 in the morning or something. You're going to get hit, man, because people is not getting up 7 in the morning. These are things I do. So I'm passing it on to you because I easily hit my mark. Last and not least, man. This is probably the one thing that out of all of the vlogs, I never heard nobody say. Work the areas that's not the hot spot. I promise you. When you look on Postmates at their instructions, they tell you to go to the hot spot. Okay, I'll give you a for instance, man. If you in LA, right, and the hot spot is Beverly Hills, right? They say go to Beverly Hills. That's the hot spot right now, right? You go to Beverly, everybody and their mother gonna think the same thing. Let's go to Beverly Hills. So why don't you go to Culver City or Beverly Groove or Burbank? If Postmates cover that, it's a chance you're going to get a hit. They're not covering it just to say, oh, we got all of LA. They're covering it because they're getting hits in that area. If you in New York and they say go to downtown because that's where the hot zone is. Me, myself, I might go down there for a few, but most of the time I try to stay with nobody yet, man. And you might think, yeah, what that sounds crazy. It don't sound crazy because it's a shortage in that area. It's people spending money in that area. Every day people's calling out of work. It's residential people that got Postmates that's calling out of work, that's ordering Postmates. I've got hits in the areas where it ain't hot spots. So it's Brooklyn, like downtown Brooklyn. I've been over there and got hits. and that's not always a hotspot till like after 5 o'clock. Uptown Harlem, I've got hits up there, and it's not a hotspot. Almost never is it a hotspot, and I'm still getting hits, big order hits. I'm not talking about no 10, 15. I'm talking about $100 order hits, because number one, you got to think of this. In these type of residential areas, not in these residential areas, it's schools. The school might have an event. It's little companies, it's nonprofits, it's things of that nature that might have social events. They're gonna hit you, whether it's Grubhub, Postmates, Uber Eats. You're gonna get hit on them, man. I'm telling you. And nobody's covering those areas. Everybody is in the hot zone. So if Postmates cover it, you could go there and turn on your app and get a hit, man. I'm not going to bore you too much, man. This video been way too long. But those are the few things, man. Subscribe to my page, man. I got a lot of good content that I think of on a daily basis to help you, to help me. And I'm out, man. Subscribe. Postmates Ride. I'm out. Peace.